Hi guys, Steve Girardi here. Welcome to Steve Strings. Today I'll be doing a comparison video of two 5-string tenor scale ukuleles, the Aklot and the Kmise. I've had both of these for a few months now and played them both pretty regularly, and today I'm going to give you a comparison of the two in case you've been wavering or thinking about purchasing one or the other or both of them. So let's go ahead and get into this. I should say they have a lot of commonalities and also a number of differences. And I'll put in the notes below links to both the unboxing videos and review videos I did of both of these, so you can look at each of those in turn and get a sense of my first impressions and then my sort of evaluation of each in isolation. So if you look at those first, then come back to this, you'll get to see and hear the two of them in comparison to each other. And I should also say that in the review that I did of the Aklot, I compared it also to the 4-string Aklot as well. So you got a sense of what the two of those sounded like as well. So let's go ahead and kind of look at each of them separately for a moment, and then we'll start to hear the sound of them. First of all, the Kmise, it is described as being mahogany with a laminate mahogany body. Although the webpage says it has a solid mahogany top, it does appear to be a laminate. It has a walnut fretboard, which is bound with position markers on the face and side, and it has a tie bar bridge that is walnut with a compensated saddle. You can see it does have the typical Kmise headstock, with an inlaid Kmise logo with a mahogany veneer on top of the headstock. You can see that the tuning machines are interesting in that they have these sort of closed tuning machines, closed gears, but they have a plastic so you can kind of see the tuning machines on them there. Also, you can see it has a plastic nut and a plastic saddle, and the saddle is compensated. So let's look at the Aklot. The Aklot is also described as being mahogany, but it has a laminate body and it does have a solid mahogany top. It does have a mahogany headstock with a mahogany veneer on it, with a laser etched Aklot logo and this rising dove logo as well. The saddle and the fretboard are described as rosewood. It does have position markers on the face of the fretboard as well as on the player's side. And both the Aklot and the Kmise do have strap buttons on both. So they are very, very similar instruments. They're certainly the same scale length. They're both 17-inch scale. They both have a 38mm wide nut. So basically the dimensions and all are pretty much the same, and they're both reportedly mahogany. The big difference is the Aklot is in fact a solid soundboard, whereas the Kmise appears to be a laminate soundboard. So let's go ahead and hear each of these in turn. I'll start off by doing some strumming for one, and then going to strumming the other. Still ringing. Good sustain. The Kmise. Of the two strumming, I think the Kmise sounds a little louder. It certainly projects well. The Aklot, maybe slightly quieter. The great resonance. I think this sounds a little warmer perhaps than the Kmise. Let's do some finger picking. Good resonance. Let's hear the Kmise finger picked. Sounds good. Again, I think it's a little bit louder than the Aklot. Let's hear some more picking from the Aklot. Here's some more finger picking from the Kmise. Let's go ahead and hear some strumming from each of them. Still ringing. Again, I'm thinking that's a warmer tone. So there you have it, two side-by-side comparisons of two different 5-string tenor scale ukuleles, the Kmise and the Aklot. Which one do you prefer? Because to my eye, both of them look nice, but they have slightly different looks. I think that the Kmise is a little louder, but I think that the Aklot is a bit warmer. Both of them I think sound good, and I play both of them quite contentedly, but just like people, they have slightly different voices. So I hope you found today's comparison video useful. If you did, please give a thumbs up. If you have had a chance to play either of these 5 strings or some other 5 strings are on the market, I'd love to hear your opinion of how what you have played compares to the ones that I've looked at today. So I hope you found this useful. Thanks for watching.